authorized in 1998, and then it's been a steady process going forward of getting the funding for it. And so, as always, we're so proud of Senator Reid's leadership, proud to have him leading this delegation as our senior senator, and again, always doing so much for Rhode Island, and in this case, particularly in transportation issues. This project really is transformational in so many ways, both transformational economically, transformational when you talk about quality of life, and also transformational when you talk about how it's going to impact the environment. This project will make really this region smaller, bring us all closer together. We talk about particularly the Rhode Island and Boston market, but it's also it broadens the economic opportunities for the people of our state and again this region, whether they're going to live here and work here or vice versa up in Massachusetts. And you think about also the impact that it will have on the environment, taking so many cars off the road, easing congestion, both on Route 95 and Route 4. What a pleasant thing that will be. So I just look forward to seeing how this whole project will unfold and seeing the positive impact that it will have on our state. I was proud to vote for the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, and it was exactly projects like this as to why we voted for it. Obviously, our economy right now in Rhode Island and throughout New England, across the country, is under great stress. And I have made it, as we have in this delegation, to make economic opportunity, getting our economy back on track, creating jobs, making that job one. And this project is exactly, again, the kind of thing that we had in mind. It was shovel-ready, and it's going to have long-term economic development potential and benefits for both creating jobs, whether it's building the intermodal center, the train station itself, whether it's building the new parking garage or the rail that will go here. These are jobs that will be created right away. But again, we're investing in infrastructure, which will have long-term benefits for all of us. So for everyone who had a hand in making this possible, congratulations, job well done. It's been a great partnership, and I certainly look forward to being back here for the ribbon cutting when the center is still open. Thank you very much.
I'd like to introduce our federal partners. Peter Rogoff is the administrator of the Federal Transit Administration, and when I first learned that Peter was taking on that post, I heard that he was a no-prisoners kind of guy, a take-no-prisoners kind of guy. And he was not a process guy, he was a results guy. And we liked that because this project certainly needed a results leader. And he made it very clear with us when we first met, what are the issues that are in your way for getting this done? Let's track those issues, let's solve those issues, let's not have excuses, and let's keep this project on track. And it's that kind of leadership at the federal level that we need. Earlier this year at a meeting down in D.C. with Administrator Rogoff, Administrator Mendez from the Federal Highway Administration, the Federal Railroad Administration, leadership from Amtrak, and we were all about what do we collectively need to do to pull the South County Commuter Rail effort together. That was in January of this year, and here we are today breaking ground on this project, and this project is a go, and very much because of the leadership of Peter Rogoff. Peter, you come and join me.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you, Senator, Governor, Congressman. This is a great day for Rhode Island, and it's especially a great day for the South County communities. On behalf of President Obama and Secretary LaHood, I'm here to deliver an additional $13.6 million for this project today. But importantly, this comes on top of all of the other dollars that have been secured over a great many years for this visionary project. One of the things that I'm gratified by, as RIDOT Director Mike Lewis said, that it's the Recovery Act that put this project over the top, and that's the kind of thing we're seeing with the Recovery Act all across America. It's having the effect of taking projects and moving them from plans on the shelf to shovels in the ground. This project, like so many Recovery Act projects, really embodies President Obama's vision for what we should be doing with Recovery Act money. We're creating the jobs now, but we're using them on projects that are going to improve the quality of life of Americans for generations to come. In this case, it's the people of South County. But we've got projects like this all across the country, funded with Recovery Act dollars, that are going to not only put people to work, but they're also going to give us a cleaner environment in which to raise our children, which is something that should be a priority for all of us. You know, some cynics have been saying that the Recovery Act isn't creating jobs. What I'd encourage you to do is, with the workers that are going to be on this site in the months to come that are going to give us a station that we could board within a year, ask them what this work has meant to stabilize the economy of their household, enable them to meet their car payment, meet their rent payment, meet their mortgage. Ask them what it means to get a paycheck from a project like this just weeks before school starts. It's having an effect that is meaningful for a great many families, certainly in this community and certainly across the state. You know, within, right here in Rhode Island, this is hardly the only Recovery Act investment. As Governor Kacheri pointed out, Secretary LaHood's Tiger Grant to Quonset Point came right out of the Recovery Act. And on top of that, the state got $180 million in transportation funds, 39 for transit projects, but $136 million as well for highway projects. And that's creating and maintaining jobs. That's so important at a time like this. So I want to commend the vision of Senator Reid and Congressman Langevin for casting that courageous vote in favor of the Recovery Act and keeping these folks on the job. I also, as Senator Reid pointed out, before President Obama did me the honor of nominating me to head the Federal Transit Administration, I had the great pleasure for 22 years of serving on the staff of the Senate Appropriations Committee. There was a time when I was hearing Jack Reed still was not in the Senate, when I first started dealing with Senator Reid's office on transportation matters. He was Congressman Reid, and we were dealing with the Davisville project, I believe. And it was, it has been a great partnership ever since. This project, as he pointed out, has been a long time coming. I could tell you from the many, many years I've served on the staff of the Appropriations Committee, Senator Reid has been talking to the leadership about this committee for years and years and years. I'm glad he mentioned a great South Kingston resident, Neil Campbell, a good friend. I think when he started talking to me about this project on Senator Reid's behalf, he was single and a junior staffer. He's now appropriately your chief of staff, married, and I think his daughter's about ready to leave for college. That's how long we've been working. He's been working on this project. So this really is a culmination of a great many efforts of a great many partners. I specifically want to call out the leadership that Mike Lewis has shown since he's come on the job. This was a project that frankly could have continued to have been talked to death because of the challenges of the bi-state relationship. Rhode Island advocating the project, getting the money for the project, but there are all kinds of issues, as has been noted, with Massachusetts and the MBTA. It's most notable and appropriate that Jeff Mullen and Rich Davey are here, because it was a lot of those meaningful conversations that I think we helped bring together over the last few months that is going to make this an operational reality rather than just a bunch of people with lawyers at their side talking to one another. So I want to thank them for all of the contributions to bring all that discussion together. And finally, as they say in the infomercials, that's not all. I'm also here to announce that we are releasing shortly an additional $2 million grant, also secured by Senator Reid, to recreate this vision in Pawtucket, for a station in Pawtucket that we think is a long time coming. And we commend the vision to those that have put that together and make that a reality for that community. So in summary, I just want to congratulate the people of Rhode Island, but especially the people of the Kingston and the South County community on this important milestone. We are thrilled to partner in improving mobility for the entire region and for putting people to work. Thanks very much.